Hi, my name is Justin. I'm the Managing Director of Prototype Projects. This is a tour video. It's the first time I've done it, so I apologise if the quality is a little bit shaky. I'm going to walk around the building, talk to you about some of the machines we've got, some of the processes. So here we have the reception, so welcome. Go through the first door. Just quickly up the stairs to show you our meeting area, which hopefully fairly soon we can start using to meet with clients. Now we go back downstairs. Show you how we go into the workshop. So, Prototype Projects, and there's two units, Unit 1 and 2. Here we have an area where we do workshop finishing of parts, material stores, and our laser cutter. You cut up to about 12 to 15 mil acrylic, cuts really well. Ideal size is 3 to 5 millimeters. Works very nicely, very good tool. We have our 3D printing suite. So in here we have our Connex 263, Object 260 Connex 3 I should say, and in this one we run 3 materials. We run the clear, the white and the Agilus, the rubber material, and we can blend those 3 materials to give us different material properties, and we can print them at the same time to give you like a dual shot moulding. We have here the little standalone figure 4 for very nice little small high resolution detail parts. We also have a material that's high temp that goes up to 300 degrees C straight off machine. We then have in here other SLA machines. We have our Polyjet 6000s, which we are running Acura 25, Acura Extreme and Acura Clearview. We have the SLA 3500, which is from 1998, still going strong, producing very nice parts, and that has a build size of 350 by 350 by 400. These machines, the Polyjet 6000s, have a build area of 250 by 250 by 250. We have cameras fitted to the machine so we can monitor their progress. And then on here we have a Polyjet 7000. And that's running Acura Extreme. And this has a 380 by 380 by 250 in Z. So we have the Polyjet 6000 and 7000s. They have dual spot lasers. They have a fine spot laser which is used for the border and the small feature details, which are determined by the intelligent scanning software. And then the larger spot laser, which is used for the infill sections, which reduces the print time. In here we have our cleaning up area, where we clean off SLAs. And we have our UV post-curing ovens for doing the final 10 minutes of curing of the printed SLAs. So on the left hand side, this is where we have the resin based printers, and then on the right hand side is where we have the powder based. The last machine on the resin is in our Medi room, where we are running Acura Clearview, which has a benefit of being tested for USP Class 6 projects. So you can have it in a medical device, but you would need to get your own clarification and certification on the end use of the product. So parts that are made in our Medi room are printed in the machine, They come off the machine, they're cleaned, dried and bagged in this room to keep them separated from any other material or process. So as I said, on the right hand side is where we have our powder based machine, so SLS, and we run 3 EOS P110 machines, and they run PA 2200 nylon. Once the parts are finished on these machines, we take them out and they have to be broken out of the build envelope, what we call the cake, and they come in here to the breakout station. So the chamber will sit inside this machine here, and we will separate the parts from the powder and then recycle the powder that will be mixed with new powder to go back in the machines. Once they're broken out, they'll go into the PowerShot C system, which will de-powder the parts of any close baked on powder. When they've finished in there, after 10 or so minutes, they go into the PowerShot S system. And the PowerShot S system just gives them a light bead blast with some very small glass granules to give the parts a nicer, smoother surface finish, which has always been a downside of SLS's. They have a slightly rough texture. If the customer requires, we can then put it through the dyeing system, which is the DM60 from Dimension. And we have a whole range of colours which you can look up on our website. We have 17 standard colours, but we will have access to the Rao Classic range to give us a nicer selection of colours should you wish. Or if you have a bespoke colour, then Dimension will do a colour matching service to give you your exact colour that you want for your product. Now we go through to Unit 1. We have offices, vacuum casting, model shop, CNC and our CMM measuring area. A manual CMM machine which is linked to software where we can load in the 3D model and map the coordinates and check the parts dimensions according to the drawing or specified by the customer. So into our CNC machining area, we have 3 Bridgeport GX480 machines. We have 1 VMC 600, 3 Haas mini mills. There we go. We have a good stock of materials. Moving down to the back of the workshop where we have our turning section. So we have 3 lathes of our workshop lathe, a tool room lathe with manual changing, semi-CNC program but manual tool change, and then we have our ST10 which has tool changers on it, so it will run programs using the 10 preset tools within inside the carousel. Packing area, very important area for a lot of people. Make sure we send the parts out so they're secure, and of course one of the most important features of any of our dispatches is the Haribo. We have our little dispatch van, so we send out parts twice a day to clients within a 15-mile radius, and this goes out to deliver those parts so they know they get their parts in the time frame they've requested. I'll go upstairs now into the model shop where we process the 3D printed parts and get them ready for going out to the clients. I'm going to keep my camera low so you don't see any particular products available on show. Their workbenches. CAD station for analysing CAD models that are coming through to check that parts have been printed, and preparation of files to go downstairs. So we're now moving into the vacuum casting area, and in here we have our material storage. So this is where we keep our silicons, polyurethane resins, and some tools that we keep for long-term for production customers. Here we have an area where we do hand pours for tools where we're using SLAs as the hard tooling, little rubber gaskets, seals where we use polyurethane rubbers or silicons for the seals, and we have a silicone degassing and mixing chamber for the preparation of silicon tools for the vat casting process. And in here is where we do the vat casting. We have 3 MK Mark 1 machines, ovens for getting the tools ready and curing off the parts. So now we're going to move into the office. Obviously, as I said, I'm doing this tour where nobody's here, so I can do a tour without getting in the way and keeping my social distance. So we have our CAD stations here. In fact, these 2 stations here, the one in front of me there and the one in front of me here, are operated by Jason, who's our lead RP technician, who's in charge of maintaining and keeping the 3D printing machines running. He's actually working from home and has done since the 20-odd of March, and will continue to until July, because his son is at high risk, so he's at home with his wife, who's also a nurse, and he's doing a great job keeping the machines running while being off-site. Quite remarkable, really. A dispatch desk, parts coming in here, ready to be going out. And then in here we have the office, where Adam will sit here, Hannah will sit here, and then Gary sits here. Good distance apart from each other, and just so I don't feel left out, I would normally sit over there where the chair is, and Vicky, my wife, who does accounts, would sit here. But we are currently both working from home, actually far more productive. I think the team here prefer it when we're not here. Adam, who does the preparation of quotes for you, as well as Hannah. Hannah's our sales manager, so she makes sure that any requests we get in for quotes are processed in a timely manner and processed by the right person, whether it's herself doing one or Adam or even Gary. Gary will advise you on technical issues. So that's the video done. I had a good tour around there, walk with you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions about what you've seen, if you've got a particular project you'd like to discuss with us, do get in touch. Go to our website, prototypeprojects.com. All the contact information is on there. I'd love to help you with your next project, whether it's something you want done this weekend, during the week, a couple of weeks' time, or in a month's time if you're working on something. Do get in touch. Always happy to help, and love to see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.